A speech community is a group of speakers who share a language and patterns of a language. Everyone is a part of multiple speech communities, just as people are a part of a variety of social settings. From work to spending time with family or friends, varying linguistic characteristics can be observed in various social groups. In many speech communities, multiple languages come together to form blended vocabulary and unique grammar rules. In others, new words are formed, or they are redefined to fit the needs of the group. The equestrian speech community has redefined English words by taking words that mean one thing in English and something entirely different in the equine setting. For example, the word frog. The frog of the horse is the soft V-shaped spot on the underside of the hoof, not the amphibian. Other examples include terminology related to riding equipment, such as the horn, the skirt, and the fender. Words like pole and withers are used for naming parts of the horse. Equestrians have even repurposed words to describe height.
How tall is Loper?
He's 15.2 hands.
The differences in vocabulary can lead to confusion for those new to the horse world.
So you're going to ask him to walk off, and then we're going to kind of collect him up a little bit, and then let him stretch down again, okay?
What's collect mean?
Particularly difficult is teaching new riders to both understand the terms and maneuver the horse correctly.
There you go. Okay, that's being collected. And his nose is actually slightly behind the vertical there. You can see his neck's rounded, really nice.
In a potentially stressful situation where a new rider is learning to handle a 1,500-pound animal, many words can get lost in translation. The equestrian speech community of a riding stable is a dense social network where people are communicating with one another. The amount of time people spend in a social setting seems to relate to how fluent they are in equestrian speech. In a poll taken on hours spent at the barn per week and comprehension of words and terms of horses, the more time spent at the barn equaled greater understanding. In this way, partaking in a speech community and learning its variations is a lot like learning a language. In a 1-hour conversation between two advanced riders who said they spend on average 16 to 21 hours a week at the barn, terms specialized for equestrian use were used 84 times.
He was, well, as a 4-year-old, he was broke as a 4-year-old, and I guess he had 60 days training.
Mm-hmm.
I think, too, Bob also didn't understand how green taro is. And something simple, too, if you're just trying to get him to stop square,
Yeah.
or stop, just remotely square.
Our gate wasn't free at all. Like they were talking about like the impulsion of it. Yeah, we didn't have that. We didn't have rhythm. Wasn't consistent. All that fun stuff.
With the popularity of horseback riding, it's no surprise that equestrian terms have manifested themselves in the English language as idioms. Terms such as biting at the bit, which horses often do when they are eager to move forward, has come to mean that somebody is impatient. Another idiom common in everyday conversation is hold your horses, which first appeared in Homer's Iliad, meaning be patient or hold on. Observing speech communities provides us an interesting look at social groups and the way in which people connect and relate to each other through language. Studying how the equestrian community has both borrowed from general speech and contributed to it, we see how speech communities affect language as a whole, while still being a distinct part of a person's identity.